A surprising number of people reach their 50s and suddenly face an uncomfortable truth. If they stopped working tomorrow, the income stops too. No backup system, no assets quietly producing income in the background, just a paycheck. A few years ago, a man in his early 50s sat at his kitchen table late one evening, going through his finances. Nothing unusual, just bills, savings accounts, and a retirement statement he had been meaning to check. On paper, his life looked stable: 30 years of work, a respectable career, a mortgage he had paid faithfully for years. But while looking in those numbers, something quietly unsettled him. If he stopped working tomorrow, everything would stop with him. No systems, no assets, no financial engine quietly running in the background, just one source of income. And that quiet moment pushed him to build something different. Not overnight wealth, not risky speculation, just small income streams that slowly grew and began paying him whether he was working or not. Today we'll explore 7 passive income ideas people are quietly building before 2027. Some are surprisingly simple, some require patience, and one of them might be something you've never considered before. If you're interested in practical financial ideas that focus on long-term stability rather than hype, you're in the right place. My name is Tosin, and on this channel we explore thoughtful ways to build financial security over time. For most of our lives, we were taught to focus on one thing when it comes to money: a stable job. And that advice isn't wrong. A career provides structure, stability, and predictable income, but it also creates a hidden dependency. If your job stops, your income stops. Many people don't realize this until later in life, when they start thinking about retirement or long-term security, and that's when they begin exploring the idea of income diversification. The idea is simple. Instead of relying on a single income source, you build several streams that work together. Some are active, some passive. None of them are dramatic on their own. But together, they create something incredibly valuable: financial resilience. Think of it like building multiple small rivers that all flow into the same lake. One river alone might not seem impressive, but several flowing together can create something powerful. So here's a quiet question worth asking yourself. If your main income stopped tomorrow, would anything continue paying you? For many people, the answer is no, but that realization is often the beginning of a new financial mindset. One of the most traditional passive income strategies is dividend investing. At its core, the concept is straightforward. Imagine you and several friends own a small local restaurant. At the end of each year, the restaurant makes a profit. Instead of keeping all the profit inside the business, the owners decide to distribute some of it among themselves. That payment is essentially what a dividend is. Certain companies share a portion of their profits with shareholders. If you own shares of those companies, you may receive regular dividend payments. Some investors build portfolios specifically designed to generate this type of income. Over time, those payments can grow, especially if dividends are reinvested back into more investments. But there's an important mistake many beginners make. They chase the highest dividend yields they can find. Sometimes extremely high dividend yields are actually warning signs that a company is struggling. That's why experienced investors often focus on companies with long histories of steady growth and consistent dividend payments. Patience matters here. Dividend investing rarely produces overnight results. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but over decades, it can quietly build reliable income. The internet has created an entirely new category of passive income: digital products. Unlike physical products, digital products don't require warehouses, shipping, or manufacturing. Imagine someone who has spent years organizing their personal finances. They might develop a simple budgeting spreadsheet that helps them pay off debt. That spreadsheet might only take a few hours to design. Once created, they can be sold repeatedly. A teacher might design educational worksheets. A chef can create a cookbook from different ethnicities, or even make a meal plan. Book a designer might create website templates for small businesses. Do you enjoy photography? Submit your best shots to stock photo sites like Pixabay and Pixel. Each product is created once, but can potentially be downloaded thousands of times. One interesting thing about digital products is that they reward usefulness. People happily pay for tools that save them time or solve real problems. Of course, creating something genuinely useful requires effort. The initial effort is in creation and marketing, but once established, sales can generate passive income for years. This path allows you to leverage your accumulated life experience and skills, something many over 40s have in abundance. You can upload digital products you created to platforms like Etsy, Sealer, Amazon KDP, Gumroad, or your own site. Now, to the next ideal passive income to look out for: real estate. Real estate has long been one of the most widely recognized passive income strategies. Rental properties can generate consistent monthly income, but real estate also requires responsibility. Property maintenance, tenant relationships, financial planning. Some investors enjoy direct property ownership. Others prefer a more hands-off approach by investing in real estate investment trusts, which allow people to invest in property portfolios through the stock market. Both approaches aim for the same goal: owning assets that generate income. But here's something interesting. The man we mentioned earlier experimented with several passive income ideas: stocks, real estate, digital products. But after a few years, one of the smallest ideas he tried unexpectedly became the most consistent. And it wasn't real estate, it wasn't stocks. In fact, it was something most people completely overlook. We'll come back to that shortly. Another passive income is affiliate income, which has become increasingly common in the digital world. It works through recommendation. When someone recommends a product or service and someone else purchases through their referral link, the recommender earns a small commission. Many websites and content creators use affiliate partnerships, but the most successful ones follow a simple principle: trust. They recommend products they genuinely find useful. Over time, those recommendations can generate a steady stream of small commissions. Individually, these commissions may seem small, but collectively, they can grow into meaningful income. Platforms like YouTube, blogs, and podcasts have opened new doors for passive income. When content provides value, it continues attracting viewers long after it's published. A helpful tutorial today might still be helping people 5 years from now. And that continued attention can generate income through advertising, sponsorships, or partnerships. The key difference between short-term content and long-term content is something called evergreen value. Evergreen content solves problems people will continue searching for. For example, financial education, practical tutorials, skill-building advice. These topics rarely go out of demand. Another ideal passive income, which many people overlook most of the time, is their valuable assets. Their knowledge. Photographers license their images, musicians license music, writers license articles, designers license templates. Instead of selling your time once, licensing allows your work to generate income repeatedly. A photograph might be licensed hundreds of times. A design template might be purchased thousands of times. This approach transforms creative effort into long-term assets. Now remember the small strategy that became surprisingly successful for the man we mentioned earlier. It involved buying small online businesses, websites that were already generating modest income, nothing dramatic, maybe a few $100s per month. But over time, those small websites became reliable income streams, each one functioning like a tiny digital property. This idea has become increasingly popular as the internet economy continues growing. When people first hear the phrase passive income, they often imagine instant wealth, but the reality is usually quieter. Passive income grows slowly. It begins with small decisions, small assets, small streams. But over time, those streams can grow and combine into something powerful. because they reward consistency and patience, not necessarily luxury, but stability, freedom from relying on only one source of income, and perhaps most importantly, peace of mind. So these are the 7 passive income ideas to consider in 2026. As you consider these options, remember a few crucial principles. Firstly, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spreading your investments across different passive income streams can protect you from downturns in any single area. Secondly, understand the risks. Every investment carries some level of risk. Educate yourself thoroughly before committing your capital. True wealth building is about smart, informed decisions, not impulsive gambles. And finally, if any of these ideas resonate with you, consider exploring one further this week. Even a small step counts if taken consistently, can compound into significant financial security in the future. Start with the one that matches your resources and comfort level. Track progress quietly, adjust as life changes, and remember, the real win is reduced pressure and more peace of mind. If you enjoy thoughtful discussions about long-term financial stability and practical money strategies, this channel is designed for that. You might consider subscribing if you'd like to continue learning together. Don't also forget to like, share, and comment. And I'm curious, which of these passive income ideas stood out to you the most?